Hey there folks, welcome back to the Aubrey S. 1987 Game Shows channel, in which we're going to play some Jeopardy 25th Anniversary Edition on the NES. And I'm being joined by one guest only, and that is NG2C Network. Yep, he's chowing down on a BLT sandwich right now, which are really darn good if you ask me. This game, we're taking on George, and we're taking on Iris. We have 6 categories. We have Parks, the Movies, Miscellaneous, TV Game People, Architecture, and Wood. Hold on. That's better. Thank you. Thank you. Parks for 100. New York City Central Park is in this geometric shape. Well, Gary's from New York, but... Iris? He doesn't know! Or Iris doesn't know!
That damn player got it wrong, you can go fuck yourself.
Yeah! That was for player 3. New York City Central Park is in the shape of rectangular. Okay. Parks for 200. A National Historic Park in New Orleans is named for this pirate. Oh. Oh. George doesn't know. But I do. I know it now. Who is Jean Lafitte? That's correct. I'm going to take Parks for 300. The earliest parks were places where the wealthy could do this. Iris. Doesn't know! What is, Hunt? Got it. I'll take Parks for 400, please. The only song named for a park to top the Billboard charts. George. He doesn't know again! George and Iris, I'm beginning to wonder why y'all even auditioned to be on the show. I'm gonna say, what is MacArthur Park?
Pass.
Yeah. How did they even pass the test? Parks for 500, please. Hot Springs National Park is in this state. What is Arkansas? I should know that because I've been to Arkansas. Alright. I'll have the movies for 100. John Travolta film with Hard Hat Days, and Honky Tonk Nights. What is Urban Cowboy? I'll take the movies for 200. 1966's 1 Million Years BC featured her in a prehistoric fur bikini. Oh, Raquel Welch. Okay. The movies for 300. This Steve Martin movie told what dead men don't wear. What is plaid? Dead men don't wear plaid. I have the movies for 300, please. James Coburn struck Sparks as a secret agent in this 1966 spy spoof. Oh, Our Man Flint. Okay. The movies for 500. This E.M. Forster novel, 1924 novel, won 2 Oscars as a 1984 film. What is A Passage to India? And then at 2,300... Miscellaneous 100. When saying it, stand at attention or put your right hand over your heart. What is the Pledge of Allegiance?
Say along with me. We the people.
Miscellaneous for 200, please. The Polonaise is the national dance of this country. Polonaise. I'm gonna say what is Poland. I mean, sounds obvious, so I'm gonna say what is Poland. Yes! Miscellaneous for 300, please. The LA Times apologized for its slur against this movie, Alien. Who is, E.T.? Yep.
E.T. extra possible.
Miscellaneous for 400, please. Playgirl magazine picked this New York governor as one of the country's sexiest men.
Did somebody say Playgirl?
Yes! Iris buzzed in. Oh, it's Mario Cuomo. Mario Cuomo. Oh, getting a message from somebody. Hang on a second. Wood for 100. Wood in first line of Clock Running Rodents nursery rhyme. What is, Hickory? After I put in Hickory, I got a message from somebody on Skype. I'm going to check to see who it's from in a little bit. Okay, who do we got on here? Okay. It's, Matt123. Would it be okay if I add him to the call, or would you rather keep it the way it is for now?
That's up to you.
I'll go ahead and add him. Let's go ahead and get him on here. Okay. Also, let me do a little editing here. We do have Matt123 with us here. Hey, what's going on? We're just doing a game of Jeopardy 25th Anniversary Edition for the NES.
Cool.
Yep, we got Matt123 with us here, ladies and gentlemen, and we're gonna go to Wood for 200. To baffle, make political speeches, or what's left standing of a felled tree. George doesn't know! George, why did they even let you be on the show? What a stump. I'll take Wood for 300, please. State Tree of Massachusetts and Nightmare Street in films. What is Elm? A Wood for 400. Wood in the Carpenter's song preceding 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Iris. She doesn't know! And to add insult to injury, Matt, I'm the only player with any money right now. $3,500 to be exact. We were looking for Beechwood. Beechwood. I'm gonna close out the category. A black gum. This tree shares its name with Elvis's birthplace. Oh. Oh, where was he born? Tupelo! Tupelo, Mississippi. I knew that one. Oh well. It's okay. TV Game People 100. At one time, he was host in common to Wheel of Fortune, The Love Connection, and Scrabble. Who is Chuck Woolery? Everybody knows that. But my favorite game show hosted by Chuck Woolery would have to be Greed. TV Game People 200. Euphemism for sex in Newlywed Game questions. Oh, Jesus. George. Oh, Whoopi! Of course. Why would they include questions about sex in a Jeopardy game? Miscellaneous 500. King Darius used this for message delivery long before the American West did. What is the Pony Express?
I like ponies.
Yeah, me too. I'll take TV Game People for 300. Oh, I found the Daily Double! 4,100. How much am I gonna risk? I'm gonna go 1900. Putting me at 6,000 if I get it right. Here's the clue. This Goodson-Todman show has been All-Stars, Plus, and Super. Oh, I could have gone all in. What is password? $6,000. TV game people for 400. Night at the Opera star who was a regular panelist on To Tell the Truth. Who is Groucho Marx? Pretty sure that's right. No, it's not Groucho Marx, so I lose a little money. Don't care. Still in the lead. Who was the star? Kitty Carlisle. Kitty Carlisle. Let's call out the category. He began each show with, "Thank you, friends. Thank you, Don Pardo." Who is, Art Fleming. Putting me back over $6,000. Okay. Architecture for 1. Sumerians baked mud for these building materials. What are bricks? What are bricks? Yes. 200. A window that projects outward from a wall. George. And he continues to make a dummy of himself.
Hey, that's it now.
I'm gonna say, what is a bay window? 300, please. Where you'd find a nave, transept, and apse. A-P-S-E. Don't know. A church. 400. This architect's remains were moved from Taliesin to Arizona. George. Oh, Frank Lloyd Wright. And the phone's ringing on Gary's side. And we have one clue left on the board for $500. Let's go ahead and take a look at it. This Roman site, Latin for large circle, sat 250,000 people. What is, Circus Maximus? So at the end of the Jeopardy round, George has minus 400, Iris has 100, and I have nearly $7,000 as we get ready to start Double Jeopardy. Big animals, 200. The bird that lays the largest egg. What is an ostrich? Big animals for 400. Oh, and I found a daily double. I have 7,100. How much am I going to put at risk? 2,900. For an even $10,000, here's the clue. The biggest of these grouchy crustaceans can measure 12 feet across. What is a crab? $10,000, baby! Big animals for 600. This largest known invertebrate starred in 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. What is a whale? Oh. Oh, shoot. I deleted a letter by accident. Oops. It's okay. It's alright. Oh, it was a giant squid, so I was wrong either way. Big animals for 800. By weight, the biggest breed of dog. What is a Saint Bernard? I'll take big animals for 1,000. Back in the 5 figures. The The biggest of these was a Poland China weighing 2,552 pounds. Oh, Matt 123 will be back. What is a panda? Panda bear. No. Down at 9,200, but that's okay. Still in the lead. Iris. Oh, a hog. Okay. We're gonna keep going. Mythology for 200. Daedalus and Icarus used this means of fleeing King Minos.
What?
Iris. It was flying. It's okay. Keep it going. 1899, 200. In 1890, a new sports arena opened in New York, bearing the same name as its predecessor. I don't think it's Madison Square Garden. No, it is Madison Square Garden. Oh, crap. American history for 200. Of Lincoln and Douglas, the one who challenged the other to debate. I'm gonna say who was Douglas. No, the other one. George? It was Lincoln. Yep, if it's not Douglas, it was Lincoln. Let's keep it going. 1890, 1899, 400. In 1895, this Irish playwright was sentenced to 2 years hard labor on a morals charge. Who is Oscar Wilde? Oops. 1890 to 1899 for 600.
Hey, y'all.
Yeah?
I have not said this to you in quite a while, but
Unga bunga. George? Doesn't know! Man. In an 1896 decision, the Supreme Court ruled that facilities could be racially separate if they were this. What is equal? And you know what? I think I'm going to say it again. Unga bunga. 1890, 1899 for 800. The 400th anniversary of Columbus's discovery of America was celebrated at this event. And what a surprise! George still doesn't know!
You know why? Because he's a doo-doo.
Yeah! I bet he did that in his pants before the show started.
Said no one ever.
Oh, the Chicago Exposition. Okay. 1890, 1899 for 1,000. Vice President from 1893 to 97 and grandfather of a 1952 presidential candidate. Iris. And the computer players continue to make dillweeds of themselves, and Matt 123 is back. Who is Adlai Stevenson? This game is turning out to be kind of a snooze fest for me. $11,000 now. Where do we go now? American history for 400. Alexander Hamilton fought an 1804 duel with him. Who is Aaron Burr? American history for 600, please. In 1798, we were in an undeclared naval war with this erstwhile ally. Was it Spain? No, it was France. Had to go up north to France. American history 800. Defeated Tennessee congressman who told his opponent, "You can go to hell. I'm going to Texas." Who is Davy Crockett? Pretty sure it's Davy Crockett. Yes! American history 1000. Seneca Falls, New York was a site of an 1848 convention advocating this. Iris. Oh, women's rights. Keep going. Botany songs for 400. Peter, Paul, and Mary said its fruit was impossible to eat. What is the mistletoe? No. But if nothing else, I am holding back because I have a big lead right now. Iris. Oh, the lemon tree. The lemon tree. Okay. With botany songs for 2. Type of tree Tony Orlando wanted his girl to tie a yellow ribbon around. What is an oak tree? Yes! Take botany songs for 600. The coaster said, you can look, but you better not touch this. George. Oh, poison ivy. Of course. Botany songs for 1,000. Tiny Tim tiptoed through these. What are the tulips? Botanical songs for 800, please. If it don't rain in Indianapolis, then God didn't make this song's title fruit. What are apples? Okay. Let's have mythology for 400. Ancient puzzle spliced by the father of Midas and sliced by Alexander. What was the... What was the Sphinx? No. Oh well. Still in the lead. Iris. Oh, the Gordian knot. Never heard of it. Next. Mythology 600. Hercules, Orpheus, Castor, Pollux, and others searched for this. George. Oh, the Golden Fleece. I should have known that one. But I didn't, so it's okay. Next clue. Folk Music 200. Yarrow, Stookie, and Travers. I'm gonna say who are Peter, Paul, and Mary. Folk Music for 400. Stephen Foster's song, first called Gwine to Run All Night. George. DeCamptown Races. Yep. Correct. He's finally out of the hole, but he'll probably get back in it. Folk Music for 600. His funny way of laughing got him a Grammy in 1962. George. Oh, Burl Ives. Now he's got a little bit of some money. Albeit 13,000 less than me. Folk Music 800. In 1974, she was a free man in Paris. Iris? Doesn't have a clue. Well, I don't know either, so I'm not gonna ring in. We're looking for Joni Mitchell. Joni Mitchell. Mythology 800. Hermaphroditus' name came from his parents. These two gods. George is back in the hole. I'm gonna try it. Who were Hermes and Aphrodite. Crap. Yes. 1,000 for mythology. The god who gave his name to a wandering Asia River miner. I don't know. Meander. Okay, now the last clue. It's all mine because it's the other daily double. I have 14,600. How much am I going to put at risk? Let's just do 600. River mentioned in folk song Shenandoah. I can't remember. But that's okay. I finished with 13,800. We're looking for the Missouri. So I have 13,800, Iris 1,300, and George will not be around for Final Jeopardy. Final Jeopardy category is the Olympics. I have a pretty good idea on this one. So am I going to go all in? Yes, I am. I'm pretty sure I know this. I'm pretty sure I'm going to get this. Only city in the Southern Hemisphere to host the games. I believe it's Melbourne, Australia, so that's what I'm going with. And I have to put in both words or they cannot accept it. It is Melbourne, Australia! So I go up to $27,600. And I get to start a run for Jeopardy 25th Anniversary Edition on the NES here on Aubrey S 1987 Game Shows. We're going to see y'all for our next video coming soon. But I think I'm going to close this out with the NES Game Tech jingle that gets me every time. I tell you, that gets me every time.